Hello, everyone. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. I am here to share my empties with you. The basket is quite full, quite full. This is technically from the latter part of April. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in here because otherwise I'm going to be in here forever going through this stuff. So I'm going to start with this first big item that's in here that is not wax. And I have a filter, basically replaced a filter in the air purifier. I have an air purifier on the nightstand on my husband's side of the bed, so it was time to change that out. So we did that. Then I have, let's see, I'm gonna try to see. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. It's at the top of the basket because it's like the last thing that I did at the end of the month. This is the scent of the month that I said that I got at the last second, and as soon as I finished making that video, I went ahead and put it in the warmers. So I did a lot. Let me start with that. I said I have 6 warmers in the dining room. I put 2 cubes in each of them of Aloha Orchid. So I did 12 cubes in there. And then because there would have been 16 between 2 bars, right? I had 4 left, and I thought, where am I going to put that? And at first I was going to put it in the kitchen, but I decided in the kitchen instead to put Pink Sunshine. So I decided to do it in here. And I now have in here that I'm using, right, that I'll use. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 that I actually am putting wax in. I don't put anything in my God is Great one right now because it's like way up there, and I figure the scent would kind of get trapped right there. And then my Fern one I'm just using as decoration also, so I don't have it there. So I have those 4, but then the coffee warmer that my brother-in-law made me, the one that kind of sparked my whole interest in having the coffee warmers. I have one over on the little stand where I keep all my cubby baskets of wax. And I have a TV on the top of that. So I have that warmer right there. So there was 5 warmers in here, which I also put 2 cubes in each. So I actually I went into the 3rd bar, and I think I still have 2 cubes left. I think that's all I have is 2 cubes. So, and then in the sunroom, I cut into, well, it was already cut, but I used some more of my Orchard by the Sea brick. So that day, I had a ton of Aloha Orchid going. I had Pink Sunshine going and Orchard by the Sea. It was fantastic that day. Absolutely fantastic. It was super strong. Super strong. It was a beautiful day. So I had 2 windows in the sunroom open. Then I had one of the windows, like you could see the blinds to this one. There's another one, there's a space, and then there's another window. I had that one open, and then there's 2 windows just like that in the pantry, which is across the foyer. And I opened up one of those. So I had some windows open, and even then I thought it was super duper strong. I don't know if it was just that it was performing that great for me based on the temperature. The fact that I used that much wax could have contributed quite a bit to that, but it was fantastic. I loved it, and decided at that moment Aloha Orchid was going to go into my club. So I enjoyed it, obviously. So I did that. Let's see, I rubber band these 2 together. I did this in the dining room another day. I combined Tropic Nectar with Pink Berry Fluff. And I did so because, and I say that I generally like to do a scent by itself the first time. This would be an exception because I wanted to do Tropic Nectar with something, because just smelling it in the clam, I felt like it was just going to have this little like tart note in there that I wasn't going to be happy with. Maybe it wouldn't have, I don't know. but I decided to go ahead and mix it with Pinkberry Fluff for a little sweetness. And I actually enjoyed it. I thought they did well together. So at some point I probably will try Tropic Nectar by itself, but this time I didn't. I decided to mix it with Pinkberry Fluff. I also did Pink Rhubarb Sugar. Good chance, I'm trying to think, when did I do this? Well, it's probably, I did this, I think, in the kitchen and split it between the kitchen and the pantry on the same day that I did something else that was probably kind of like that, like the Tropic Nectar maybe, where it would have just been kind of a fruity scent all over. Let's see. I have a bar of Hazelnut Latte. Enjoyed that. I typically do. I'm trying to pick this up because it's kind of hard to reach down and grab. I went ahead and did, oh gosh, where did I even do this one? Oh gosh. I want to say I did it in the sunroom, but I'm not positive. I might even have done this one in my bedroom. I really can't remember where I did this one, but I did a bar of Cashmere Pear. Because if I remember correctly, it's going to be in the Bring Back My Bar in June. And I knew I had a couple from when I did my inventory. So I was like, let me do that. And I'm not really sure. I think I did it in the bedroom. But, you know, I'm not in there most of the day anyways. So I would have only have noticed it when I went to bed. And I did a different one in the bedroom that comes to mind a little bit more. So I just don't remember where I did that one. And here's the one that I did do in the bedroom that I remembered a little bit more. This was in a flash sale, probably in the last flash sale that we had. It was Sheer Woods. And I picked up 2 of them during the flash sale. And I finally went ahead and did one of them in my bedroom. And I remember the day I put it in, I tried to put it in around, I don't know, it was probably around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I purposely went up to my room and went and put this in. And then my husband was going upstairs later that evening to change his clothes or whatever. And I said, hey, pay attention to the scent when you go in there. And he came back down and he's like, I couldn't smell it. He's like, I had to put my nose over the warmer to smell it. I was like, oh man, you know. So when we went to bed that night, I really didn't smell it either when I went into the room. And had to put my nose over the warmer to smell it too. Well, the next day I didn't have time to change the wax out, so I just kind of let it go. I was like, I'll change it later. That evening, we could smell it. We went upstairs and he's like, I smell the wax now. What is, you know? And I said, it's still the same one. He's like, no, it can't be. I said, it is. I didn't change it. I didn't have a time to change it. I was like, I don't know. I guess it just took a long time for it to poke its oils out so that I could smell it and we could smell it. So this actually performed on the second day and not the first. So kind of strange. I have one more bar of that to go. We, you know, like everybody else, the weather here has been a little crazy also. I think maybe we're finally going to just have warmer days, but we did have some cooler days in there. So I did do a bar of Jack's Obsession. Any excuse to use this. I love this scent. And I do love apple scents. You might even see a little bit of a theme in here. I probably have a bit of apple going during the couple of weeks. So here is a bar of Star Apple and Freesia. So I did that one. This one was from, yes, I know it is in the current catalog now. It does not come with this label. This is the label from when it was the limited time offer in the, does it say on here? Island Days Wax Collection. There it is at the top. Island Days Wax Collection. That was the name of the LTO. I found this one. I can't remember where I found it. I was like, oh, this one didn't even get counted in my inventory because I didn't even see it when I was doing it. So this was from the Catching Z's Sleep Happy. So obviously I couldn't take it out of my inventory if I didn't put it in. And I did a bar of Bora Blossom. I do during this time, I do love to mix florals and fruits and greens and, you know, all that. I do enjoy that. Oh, here we go. This was from the Bring Back My Bar in January. And I had said on one of like the previous time that I had done it, that, and maybe even talking about my club, that I have it in my club, and I was going to give it another shot. I needed to let it sit. So many people said Woodland Suede. So many people said about how great it was, and it was beautiful. And sure, smelling it in the clam, I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. But when I warmed it the first time, I just didn't get anything. And so I gave it another try. And it did. It was performing much better after, I guess, let's say 2 months, 2.5 to 3 months maybe. Oh, it smells so good. So I'm happy to say that I think I'm going to leave it in my club for a little longer because it did perform this time. On one of those days where it was a little cool again, like I said, I did my, this one I had already, I think, opened. I didn't do the whole thing. I finished it of just one bite. I love that scent. Can't believe I took it out of my club, but I was able to get some during that last flash sale when it showed up, and you know, I always have hopes that it's something that'll come back as another limited time offer or something. Like it was part of the Villains collection, so I keep hoping, you know, they'll bring the Villains collection back and I'll get a chance to have it again. So here, pumpkin chai again during those cooler days. About to lose that. And let's see, I'm trying to grab the ones that are like by themselves. I did pink coconut. I don't get the best performance from this. I got slightly better. I think this was the second time I warmed it. Slightly better than the first time. So maybe it's one that after a while will get nice and strong. But yeah. If on the second time I still didn't get great performance, I thought, no, I think it's time to go. And I did sparkling yellow. You know, I just love lemon scents. So sparkling yellow. Let's see. This one. And did I do... yeah. I did a floral, I think, when I did this one. Oh, no. Do I have another one? No? Okay. Or a rubber band with the wrong thing. I think I did. I just realized that. These two bars look very similar. And I thought, why would I have mixed those two? And I didn't. I mixed it with this other one. All right. I was confusing. The two bars look the same. They both say Bring Back My Bar. There's both kind of like a blue color. So when I rubber band with the wrong one. So what I really did mix was Thunderstorm with the Find Your Happy Showered in Flowers. I didn't find Showered in Flowers to be a very strong floral for me, and there is a floral in Thunderstorm, so I mixed those two together. Then I had done Blueberry Rush, which was the one I had rubber band with the other one, which I knew did not get warm together. I would have done something with Blueberry Rush, not like in the same warmers. I just did it. I did Blueberry Rush in the warmers in the dining room. I may have had to have put like, I think what I did was I turned off 2 of the warmers so that there'd only be 4 going, and then I could put 2 cubes in each. But I had some other stuff going in other places, and I did use one of my Yankee Candle melt cups. I decided to just use the actual wax from the Yankee Candle because I had one in New England Blueberry. So I thought that would, pair nicely with the Blueberry Rush and just add some more blueberry scent in the rooms. I have another pumpkin chai. Again, took advantage on those cooler days to use up some of my pumpkin chai. Let's see. I definitely would have... obviously maybe not mixed with something, but, in conjunction at the same time as some other stuff, but I don't have it rubber band. I did from the Princess collection, the True Love, what is it, True Love Awaits? Yeah. It's not one of my favorites, but it's okay. I like it. It's decent, and I had a few bars, so I'm trying to finish those up. Used up one of my Plumeria Peach. Kind of wish I would have waited on this one till I had gotten that Aloha Orchid, but I didn't. So, but I did do one of my Plumeria Peach, and I have one, I think, to the side right now with the last 2 cubes of that Aloha Orchid from that other bar. And when I get another hibiscus pineapple, I am gonna mix the 3, not together, but in different areas, and kind of just enjoy it all together. And a peeling apple. I just love this scent, and I keep trying to stock up as much as I can on this. I don't know if I picked any up. I did place a small order recently. On May 1st, they were doing the Buddy Bonanza or something like that. I think where they're going to be adding some buddies at a lower price and stuff. And so I wanted to see what it was, what buddies they had, and to see if I really wanted one. I contemplated, but I said no. And I was like, while I was in there, I was like, let me check out the clearance area and see if, and I saw that they had lowered the prices on many items, and they had added, I think I only saw a couple of things that got added, one of which was a couple of bricks, and one of them was a brick of a scent that I had posted about that I was like, I forgot to put this in my club. So I was like, well, let me pick up the brick now so that I have it. And so I picked up some more scents in like a 6-pack of ones that, I want to keep replenishing. And I can't remember if I got a peeling apple, but I know I got like another sparkling yellow, and I think another lemon sorbet, because between the apples and the lemons, love, 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 love. And let's see. Oh, I did. This is from, I don't know if it was it says football club, but I think it was soccer bars, and it was the Chelsea. I really like this one. Even my husband commented, I had put this in the sunroom, and he had commented about how the scent smelled really nice. And the next day, he said, oh, and I could still smell it. It still smells good in here. And I was like, it does, huh? So Chelsea did very well for us in the sunroom, and luckily I do have that one in his club, so that one's going to stay there for a while. Then I have, I would think I would have mixed this, but I don't know. I have Scentspirations Mango Margarita. Did that one. I did a bar of Coconut Daiquiri. I probably had some days where I just kind of didn't feel like going to look for the rubber bands or something, because I feel like I have too many single bars in there that I'm sure I mixed. This one was one that my sister brought me when she came. I said she brought me like 3 bars of things that she just didn't enjoy or And so this one I think was missing 2 cubes, so I used the other 6 of Spiced Orange Harvest. And I did it on one of those days where the high was like, I don't know, 58 or 60 or something like that. So I was like, oh, perfect day. Let me use Spiced Orange Harvest. Did that one. I liked it. If it happens to show up in the catalog for the fall, winter, I'll get it. Another Hazelnut Latte. And I did French Kiss. I think I did this one in the bedroom. I could smell it. My husband wasn't super crazy about it. He was like, I know he mentioned it, and I said, this is, I think, supposed to be a dupe for Bath & Body Works Brown Sugar Fig. I was like, not that I remember what Brown Sugar Fig smells like, because it's been so long since I've had it, but so I know he commented about it. I know it wasn't bad, but I don't think it was like great either. I did Lemon Sorbet. Again, absolutely love lemon scents, love lemon sorbet. I think I just picked up another bar when I did that order, probably because I knew I had used another one, and I do not want to find myself without my apple scents and my lemon scents for the summer. I did Coastal Sunset. I think I might have mentioned this one. I did this one in the sunroom. Didn't really like it originally, and then tried this one, and it performed really well for me. So I think I picked up another one of that. I did do another Woodland Suede. I may have spread it through the sunroom, right? Because I have the Accord, so that would have been 6 cubes. And then I have something else on the TV stand. I don't know if what I have there now is what I had there then or not, but I could have put more there. And then I have a Yankee candle warmer further back, closer to where my desk where I sit to work is. So I may have used 2 bars. If not, then I probably did this in my bedroom. One or the other. Let's see. This is from the catalog I think this is the new one in the bakery section, if I'm not mistaken. Sugar Blossom. The first 2, I want to say the first 2 cubes I did of it, I did in the bathroom. Knowing that it wasn't a bakery scent, I was like, well, let's see how it does in the bathroom, in the half bath. I didn't like it at all. At all. Smelling it in the clam, I'm like, okay, it's not bad. And so I finished the last 6. I don't remember where, but because I didn't like it in the half bath, I didn't even want to smell the other 6. So I don't know where I did it. I could have done it in here on a day when I'm working, and I know I'm not really going to come in here. So I don't know. I may give it one more try, but maybe not. I don't know. It just did not please me at all. I did another new one from the catalog. This is Banana Leaf and Bamboo. This one I did enjoy more than I thought I would, because I tend to not like the scents that have bamboo. I can pick up whatever that scent is of the bamboo. I can pick it up, but it's not so strong in here that I disliked it. I thought it was pretty good, and it performed well. I did it in the dining room. I thought it performed really well, so I would definitely try it again. I think this is from a summer collection. Maybe, I want to say it was the same year that Blue Agave and Nectar, which is in the catalog now. I think this was in that same summer collection. Mandarin and Mango Nectar. I really liked this one, and if I had it in my club, it was one of those where I felt like, okay, I have to take it out, I have to make room for something else, or I don't know, but it's not in my club. I do enjoy it. Let's see. I did Lemon Coconut Chiffon. I kind of wish I had left this one in my club. This one did pretty well. For me, in terms of a bakery, it did better than like the strawberry lemon cake, or I think was there another one? I don't know. But I thought Lemon Coconut Chiffon did pretty well for me. Not exceptionally, wasn't like a powerhouse for me or anything, but at least with it being Lemon Coconut Chiffon, it's something that I could have mixed with more like the lemon sorbet or sparkling yellow or something like that. So kind of wish I still had that one. Another one by itself, I did do the raspberry hibiscus tea. I'll say that I like winterberry apple tea more. I kind of felt like this would be like the spring summer version of that. Doesn't smell that much in the clam at this point, amazingly, because usually you can still smell them really well. I'm definitely going to give this one another try. Again, I don't like it as much as winterberry apple tea, but that's my own personal preference. I thought it did well. I did it in the dining room. I thought it performed well. It just didn't come across as a scent that I was super crazy about. So, but I am going to try one more time. Let's see. Another one of a peeling apple. You know I'm going to go through those pretty quickly. Especially with one of those spring bricks that I like so much. And I did, excuse me, I had this one was already open. I think it was like a half a bar left of the dark side, and it was getting kind of. It doesn't look bad in the clam, but the top of it was like all oily, so I wanted to go ahead and use that one up. So I did. I think I did this one. I think I did this one in the sunroom, and I love this scent. I think it's very nice. It's from the Harry Potter collection. It's the Wizarding World. And I feel like I've been talking too much because I feel like I need to clear my throat, and I can't seem to get it to clear. And I have nothing to drink. All right, I have these two rubber bands together. This is the Scentspirations Mango Shortcake. And to kind of enhance the, because I don't get a super strong scent from the bakery version stuff, I wanted something kind of fruity to go with it. And since it's mango shortcake, I went ahead and mixed it with the Moana Spirit of Motunui. I thought that did well. I enjoy the Moana scent, so that may have been what was really performing for me. But together, they did fine. I went ahead and mixed these two together. I was just talking about that this was in the summer collection, I think, with that other one. This is Blue Agave and Melon. And given that it has the word melon in it, I mixed it with Melon and Apple Granita. I enjoyed. I thought it did well. Let's see. Mix these two together. Oh, I do love citrus, right? As much I love lemon. Probably in the citrus category, I'm gonna love lemon the most. But I do love like orange and grapefruit also. So another day, I mixed these two together from the Mix It collection, the grapefruit orange, which I always thought this was fantastic. If you ever get a chance to get this in like clearance, flash sale kind of thing, and you like grapefruit and orange, this is great. This is one that I never found it to be, heavy on either side. Like I never found it to be, oh, this is really grapefruit with a little orange, or this is really orange with a little grapefruit. I always felt like this one had a perfect balance. So I did mix the grapefruit orange, which with the orange from Chase Rainbows, which as much as I like citrus, I wasn't super crazy about this orange, but I was like, well, I have it and I need to use it. So I decided to mix it with that one. Another one that I rubber band together is I mixed cinnamon buttercream, which I think I have maybe one bar left. So if that doesn't come back, oh well, I guess I won't have it again. But cinnamon buttercream with sticky cinnamon bun. I figured the cinnamon buttercream it's got the cinnamon obviously, but it's to me it's more buttercream, not so much cinnamon. It's more like a lighter cinnamon, and I find sticky cinnamon bun to be quite cinnamon scented. So together it gave me more of a medium kind of cinnamon, which is more of what I like. So that did well for me. This one's got 3 together. Let's see if I remember what I did when I look at this, because it's been a while probably since I did this one. Since it's at the bottom of the basket, it's early on. Nope, I don't remember. I think I mixed these two and then had this one as an accompaniment, like in a different area. But I probably put them all together because I warmed them all like on the same day, maybe as to try to coordinate together. So the 2 that I think I mixed is Mango Wildflower and Flower Shop. And then possibly in a different area to try to coordinate, I did Cucumber and Cactus Water, which is one of the bars that was in the Spring Bricks. This one's a little oily because this is from last year. This is not like, oh, I got it in the club as part of it. No, this is actually last year's bar, so it was getting a little oily, it looks like. So I did do that one also. And kind of to remind me, do I really like the cucumber and cactus water? I'm fine with it for the brick that I have, and maybe get another bar kind of thing. But that's probably it for me. There's something in that one that is a little too on the strong side for me. I like strong scents, but there's a note that's a little too strong for me that doesn't truly appeal to me. Okay, so I wrapped this one where this one was kind of like, these two were wrapped together, and then this one was kind of wrapped to it. So it looks like I did, love this scent. Obviously I did this one on a day when it was cooler. I did caramel apple craze. Absolutely love that. Another apple scent, of course. And these two I mixed together, obviously. Okay. I'm looking at it myself thinking, why? But okay. I think my reasoning was it was a cooler day. It was probably a high of like 58. And I wanted to do cinnamon pine cones because I had a few. And I get a distinct cinnamon from that one. And I decided to mix it with crumb top. Maybe, I don't know, in my brain I was thinking the cinnamon with the crumb top or whatever. I don't remember how this performed. I can't imagine that I loved it, because if I did, I probably would remember that. But I don't think it would have been horrible, because I probably would have remembered that. So it probably did okay, and I just really don't remember it. I probably wouldn't remember much over caramel apple craze, since I love caramel apple craze so much. Absolutely love that scent. And I have in here another one that's coming in the June Bring Back My Bar. I went ahead and warmed one of my white sands. I do love white sands. I've obviously been kind of hoarding the last few that I had. And now that I know it's coming back, I'll be able to use what I have so that I can put a fresh pile into my club. And let's see, I got 2 more big items and then some small items. So let's see, I pulled out a 20 watt bulb. I probably put the 20 watt bulb in my Cafe du Monde. I find with my coffee can warmers, I originally started with 25, and I would use those a lot with vendor wax, and I never have had a problem with vendor wax in the coffee can warmers, and especially with a 25 watt. I don't know that I've tried it since with a 20 watt, but I was finding that I think it was like burning off the scent a little too quickly with like my Scentsy. And I thought, it's probably that it's like very hot. I don't poke holes in the cans or anything. I don't find the cans get overly hot. Like if I want to change the dish, like this one would be easier because it has that lip that goes past the rim. The other one, because it fits like within the rim, you have to kind of pick it up. And if it's liquidy, I don't want to spill it. So like I usually just pick up the whole can sleeve and then move it and let it kind of solidify a little bit that way. I never have a problem picking up the can. It's not like it's super hot or anything. I mean, it might be a little warm, but not even, not anything like I need something to hold it. No, it's just warm. So, but I did change it to 20 watt bulbs because I find that I think it works better with my Scentsy wax that way. So I did pull out a 20 watt, I think, for that. And then I have some pods in here. Like I said, my husband has an air purifier on his nightstand, so we're going through pods a little faster now. He tells me that they don't have scent anymore. I actually sometimes still smell it, but we all know that just because you smell it here doesn't mean that it's pushing through and that it's scenting the air well. So I was like, okay, I'll take these in since you think you're finished with them. And I probably could have put these back in the little case that they came out of. So, and this one I think I did actually in the laundry, not in his air purifier. I would have did this in the wall fan diffuser. And that was blue agave and melon, which is probably why I can barely smell that one when I smelled it. I think I put this one in the laundry when I took out the blue agave and melon, which would explain why this one is empty in the case. And that was cucumber and cactus water, which again would have been from the summer collection when it came out. I would have picked that up then. I'm gonna leave that one to the side so when I pull those out of the laundry, I have a little case to put it back in. This one only had one. He used... No, where did I use this one? Yeah, he may have used it on the air purifier, or we put it in a wall fan diffuser. I'm not sure. But it was one of Bonfire Beach. Love Bonfire Beach. This one, I know, I started it in a wall fan diffuser a while back when it was still kind of wintry, but I didn't want to waste it because it was so good. This was mulled cider and spice, which was a limited time offer. I don't know if it was in the fall collection, like the harvest collection, or I just know that it's not something that I could get later, I think. This performed so well in the wall fan diffuser. It was one, I had it in my little wine bar area, right? It's like a cutout in the dining room. And there's an outlet in there, right? So I had put a wall fan diffuser with this in it, and I could smell this in the dining room. Like, there are times that I can't smell wax sometimes, right? If the wax isn't strong enough. I could smell this in the dining room. So I was like, I'm turning it off. I don't want to waste it. Okay, sorry. I just had the scare of my life. I was in the middle of doing this. I forgot to turn the alarm off on my phone for, to wake up, because I woke up with my husband, and so it's super early, but the alarm just went off while I was doing the video. Scared the bejeebers out of me. I mean, scared me, because I didn't even know what it was for that split second. So anyways, I was talking about the pod for mulled cider and spice. He used it in the air purifier, because at the same time, I didn't really want to wait until this next fall, so I actually can still smell this one. I may keep this one to the side and try it one more time in the wall fan diffuser, maybe in the laundry where I keep the door closed. It might perform well on its last legs there, so I'm going to put that one to the side too. And then the last things in my basket, because then my basket will be empty, are 2 bricks. I finished up the first brick. I still have 1 more? 2 more? I don't know. It's either 1 or 2. I think because I wanted to kind of stock up so that I wouldn't have to keep it in my club kind of thing. So I do have, from the 50th anniversary celebration, Walt Disney World's Iridescent. I did put it in my club because I just wanted to get like 2 bars, because I'm possibly going to be sharing that with someone that I wanted to possibly send it to say, hey, I thought you might want to try this one. So I couldn't send them my brick. So I was like, let me just get a couple of bars for them. So Walt Disney World's Iridescent, I really, really like that one. I think it's a very pretty perfume kind of scent. And I finished one of my spring bricks, the pink apple and nectarine. Of course, I think the last time I showed it, I only had like 3 or 4 of these left. I've already cut into the second one, and when I placed that order for that other brick that I found in the clearance, I was like, you know what, I contemplated for like, I don't know, 2-3 hours, and finally I was like, I picked up another brick of pink apple and nectarine. So love this scent. Obviously, if I will now have 3, I'll be getting my 3rd brick soon. That is all of my empties. I hope that you enjoyed. I'm going to try to have edited that part where the alarm went off, because, yeah, that was... I probably looked like somebody was coming in the door to murder me or something. It scared me that bad. Anyways, I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you enjoyed the empties, that you saw some things that... or some of your favorites that maybe we have in common, or maybe you notice things that I like that you just can't stand. So I always find that fascinating when I watch the videos. I love seeing what we have in common and what we don't like the same of. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you again soon. But until next time, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. Talk to you later. Bye. Hi. One quick addition that I wanted to add to this video. I thought about it before I started, and then I went through the whole thing, finished, and realized there was something I wanted to say at the beginning and completely forgot. I wanted to say thank you to Natalie. Natalie, thank you so much for my gift right there. I put it there. I love it. I thought the fact that it says there's no place like home. Wow. I mean, it brings back memories of a movie, of course, and then it just speaks to me since I am such a homebody. I truly love it. Thank you so much. You didn't need to get that for me, but I love you for doing so. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, and I will cherish it forever. Thank you, Natalie. Talk to y'all later. Bye.